1923 star Harrison Ford reveals what is in the future for Jacob Dutton. The Yellowstone world has expanded greatly since the Kevin Costner Star series premiered in 2018, and the 1923 prequel starring Harrison Ford's Jacob Dutton is one of the many spin-offs. The prequel series to Yellowstone was critically and publicly acclaimed for the 2 seasons that it ran. The second season's final episode was great storytelling from Taylor Sheridan. Despite what many fans expected, Harrison Ford's Jacob Dutton did not die at the end of the second season's finale and instead passed on his ranch duties to Spencer, marking the end of his journey in the world. However, in a recent conversation at an FYC event in Los Angeles, Harrison Ford expressed his thoughts about returning to the Sheridan universe as Jacob Dutton. Here's what he revealed about his character's future after the 1923 Season 2 finale. Harrison Ford on his character's future in Yellowstone after the 1923 Season 2 finale. Harrison Ford's Jacob Dutton had one of the more surprising endings in 1923, considering he did not die and ended up passing on his ranch duties to Sheridan while settling down with Helen Mirren's Cara to spend the rest of his life in peace. Joking about the show's surprising ending, Mirren said, "Convinced that I was going to die, so I was quite surprised I was still alive at the end of the show." Without spoiling much, a lot of people died in the 1923 Season 2 finale, but Mirren and Ford's characters were not among them. Since the finale, which Ford thought was very tight storytelling, aired, he has been wondering about his character's future in the Yellowstone universe. Sheridan has the habit of using time jumps and flashbacks to narrate his character's history. So when asked if Ford's Jacob could return to the universe in any such flashback, Ford was quick to remind that his character hadn't died and could very well return as himself. "I'm still alive." When asked if the 1923 actor would consider returning to the Yellowstone universe, he said that under the right circumstances, if he was asked nicely, it is definitely something that he'd consider. Ford then went on to clarify that his thoughts about the 1923 character's return to the universe were mostly just the actor's musings, and nothing of the sort had been presented to him. He went on to say about Taylor Sheridan, "I have no idea what his plans are. The latest Yellowstone spinoff is set in the year 1944, and Harrison Ford's Jacob Dutton would be almost 100 in that time period. So there is a very low possibility that Ford would make an appearance in 1944 as Jacob Dutton, but one can hope." Apart from 1944, there are several other periods of Jacob Dutton's life that are yet to be explored in the Yellowstone universe, so the open door to Ford's return can still be useful. Nevertheless, there are always flashbacks and time jumps for Ford's return to the universe,